Hi everybody, this is Rita Holmes, independent demonstrator with Stampin' Up! From Ohio. I'm here to bring you my Simply Saturday card number 22 that we'll be doing today. We're going to be using the beautiful butterflies again. I enjoyed them so much that I think I still have to use them, so I'm just going to be doing another card with that. And what else? Celebration is over, so we don't have that promotion to look forward to. There are some online exclusives that'll be out, I think, Tuesday. And there's some really nice ones. I chose not to use those today because I still like to use the butterflies since I had them out on my table. And I want to use them a little bit more, so that is what I'm going to do. I'm getting ready to go to the Stampin' Up! Convention. I will be gone from March 12th to March 16th. And our convention's the 13th through the 15th. So I'm excited about it. It is actually my first Stampin' Up! Convention that I'm going to. I've been with Stampin' Up! I'm watching to see if something's going to fall off my table here in a minute. I'm actually... my first Stampin' Up! Convention, even though I've been with them for 11 years, it's not that I didn't have the desire. I just, well, if I went, I went. If I didn't, I didn't. But it's close. It's within driving distance from Ohio this year. It's in Raleigh, North Carolina. So it's a very doable trip. And one of the perks about being with Stampin' Up! And you get, when you get up in your leadership, you can earn a free event to go to, and I actually got my event free this time, so I was really happy about that. And so I'll be there, be finding out some new stuff. I'll be seeing the new catalog. There's so many perks about being a demonstrator and getting to go do this. Even though I haven't ever gone before, I'm really excited about this. And I will try to have a Tuesday video before I leave on Wednesday, and I will try to have a Tuesday video as soon as I get back. But if I don't, I will let you guys know. I also, that was for my Tuesday video. My Saturday video I'm hoping to have pre-recorded and run just like it always did, which is what you guys will see. And that is about all I have to say. I want to turn my camera down. I am sorry if you're not a cat lover. My cat is on the table because she hears me talk. She knows I'm videoing, and she has to come and visit me. I will put her down if she gets in the way too bad. But I'm sorry, and you can let me know if you don't approve of it, or you can let me know if you love it, because to me, she's been such a ball of joy for me after losing my little dog last year in March. It's been almost a year. And I got her. I haven't had a cat in 18 years, and she has been the most pleasant, playful animal that I've had in forever, because my dog was like 16. She hadn't played in a long time, and now I feel like I have a little toddler in my house, and she's so sweet. But anyway, I will move her out of the way in just a few minutes. But right now, I'm going to turn my camera down and get everything set up, so you will see her. She is asleep. Well, if I can get my camera to turn. There we go, guys. So let me just refresh my page on my monitor so I can make sure I stay in screen when I'm doing my video, because that sure does help me a whole lot. So there we are. And there's Miss Moxie. So I will move her in just 1 second. You're gonna knock all the stuff over, baby girl, so you need to move. Whoops, I just hit the camera like I always do with my hand because it's so close. Let's move over. Nobody can see what they're looking at. Let's go. Come on. Show them what a stiff cat you can be when you don't want moved. Say bye. Say bye. There you go. Why don't you lay right there? Haven't laid down in a while. Here's my PDF. It is over on my Facebook group, and I can't even tell if I am in focus here. Let me bring my camera down, and I'm going to scoot that up, and maybe we will get in focus here. There we go. Okay, there is my card that we're going to be doing. I'll be showing you those. Though there is PDF in my Facebook group, Stamp Crazy VIP. All you have to do is go to the file section, and you will see all the videos there. I mean, all the PDFs there that you can snag those if you want dimensions and stuff. I'm going to set that to the side. Sorry, I still got that frog in my throat. He won't go away. So here's my card. Here's my original card I was going to do. And I've done cards like this before. And I always do them with butterflies. But this little stamp behind here almost looks like a little paint stamp. But it's not. I'll show you what it is. It is this little... Sorry. It is this little, well, it does look like a paint, what do I want to say? Paint splatter. That's what I want to say. It looks like a paint splatter. So this is the one that I used on these. So I will be using that. I also used the Beautiful Butterflies dies, and I used these small ones. These two right here with the little bodies, and that's what I did. Now with this one, I used the splatter all in one color, and I used DSP, and I used the Thoughtful Journey, which has been around for a long time. It's beautiful paper. It's the scenic paper that we carry, and I'll show it to you in case you don't remember it. It's this right here. And it's got all kinds of, it makes great butterflies. So I actually used, let me see what I did use. I don't even know. Wasn't that one. Probably used the last piece. Oh well. I don't even remember what the back side looked like. Wasn't that one? That's crazy. I bet I've used it all up. Because what I did was cut out of scraps for that card tonight, but it was in here. It's pretty paper. Let me see if I have a scrap of any size left of it. You might be able to see it in this. Is it that one? No. It's this right here is what I used. And I used this side of it and cut out the Fresh Freesia, Old Olive, Lost Lagoon, Wild Wheat. That is the colors and that. And that's what I used to make these cards. And I tell you what, I really like how they turned out. So let me get started. These are easy. I do have the butterflies cut out. We'll make the little white one. I'm going to make both of them. And I actually might make a bonus card tonight. A bonus card. That's always nice. And remember to comment in my video or share it. And I will put your name in for a drawing to win a card. And my card that I did last week went out to... There it is. It went out to... It's stuck. Oh, I didn't pick that winner. I picked the other winner, but I did not pick that winner. I still have to pick it. I've got like, how many names? 2, 4, 6, 10, 12, 14. I have 14 names that'll go into it. I do a wheel on the internet. Spin the wheel with your name on it and you win. So I thought I had drawn it. Dang. Okay, so let's do this little card. I'm going to do the white one. So actually, I did my card base 5.5 by 8.5, scored at 4 1/4, which is the main size I usually use, unless it is a fun fold, which you get to see on Tuesdays when I do those there. I do more simple cards here. This is 5 1/4 by 4, and this is 5 1/8 by 3 7/8, and I'm actually going to glue these two together and get them out of my way. To me, it's gluing backwards when I glue the cardstocks together first, but I'm going to get them out of my way, so let's just glue. And that's such a small border. I'm trying to make sure that whoops. I think I like to do that because I just like to get the glue on my fingers. I think that's what I like to do. Get glue all over my fingers. If I don't have glue on my fingers, I'm not a happy camper. There we go. So we won't put the white on yet because I'm going to be stamping that, but I can go ahead and put this down on my card. Everything wants to fall over. Not a good thing. I've been down in my craft room literally all day. Since about 11:30 this morning, and it is now almost 11:30 at night. I went up long enough to eat, show my husband that I was still alive, and that's what I did. So let's bring in the 3 colors that I used over on this card. I used Petal Pink, Pool Party, and Fresh Freesia. So, and I use this stamp right here. So I'm going to go ahead and stamp my little blotches. So I'm just going to ink that up. And I'm just going to kind of guess where I want it to go. I do have to clean my stamp each time. I don't want to blend those colors. I don't know what color I'd end up getting. But I'm sure it wouldn't look pretty by the time I got to the end of them. So, there is that. Let's use Pool Party. Whoops, we're not going to use Pool Party again. Don't ink that up again. So we're done with Pool Party. And now we will use Fresh Freesia. And I just put these on here so that kind of will put my little bodies, my little little butterflies and bodies together. So I have 3 little butterflies already cut out and 3 little bodies. So I'm going to lay my bodies here and I'm going to lay them right side up. It's like a little operation over here. Get my little tools out. Oh, he's upside down. Come on, little guy, turn over. There we go. So, then I'm going to take my 3 little butterflies and I'm going to pick them up as I do this part. And I'm just going to run a little tiny bead of glue right down that center, but I'm not going all the way up to the top of his head because I don't want it to be squishy. I don't need it to be real squishy. And then what I'm going to do to make life easier, I'm going to take my pick tool And I'm going to pick up my butterfly bodies. And lay them on with my pick tool. So I'm just going to lay those down. Is my head in the way? I hope not. Okay, we have those 3 done. Now we're going to turn them over and we're going to put a dimensional on them. And I have the little dimensionals, and I'm just going to stick one in the center, kind of the center of his back of the wings. So we have 3 of those, but before I put those on, I'm going to put the, this is one of the sayings, in case you need me, I'm here. That is with, in the Beautiful Butterfly set. But I think, let me see what's in this other set I have laying here. I thought I had a set that I liked. I wanted to use. Here's a new set called Tags of Thanks. And I like the saying, you made my whole day. I think I might use that. Because I like that. It's a little different. So let's go ahead and I'm going to sit this down. Try to get a little bit straight. Put it on my block, and I'm going to use Smoky Slate because that's kind of, you know, a soft color, and it's such a soft looking card. I'm going to just turn that. Might be crooked. No, it's okay. I thought it was going to be crooked, and I didn't want it to be, but I thought it might be. So there we go with that. Now, all I got to do is put my butterflies on. And then we're going to put a little pearl. And I chose pearls too because I think the pearls are very elegant. So I'm just going to add these over the little splatters. And the splatters just gives a touch of color underneath of them. So there they are. And then we'll bring in the iridescent pearls. And there again, I'm going to, it's got the piece of from the tag was sticking there. I thought, what is that red? I want red on my card. So what I'm going to do is I put 5 on here, 3 for the butterflies, and then I added 2 more. I like odd numbers, and I wanted something on there besides the little pearl on the butterfly. I'm all about embellishments. I love to put embellishments on cards, and I don't have any problem mailing them. Or I haven't had any problem mailing them, so that's what I like. So now that we've got all of that done, let me find what I did with my card base. These right here. And we'll just take and we will stick that on there, and that's that card done. And if you stick around, I'm going to make a third card, but not with these little butterflies. I'll show you when I get that far. So there you go. Isn't that pretty? It's really elegant. And so I really like that. So there's that one. Now let's come in and do this other one that's going to go very quick because we don't change as many colors. So I'm going to fold my card base like we always do. Can't make a card without a folded card base, and Moxie has to sleep. Moxie, I wish you didn't have to be so close all the time, although I really like it. But whew, you can drive a mama crazy. Okay, what I did is I used the wild wheat, but I think to use that this time, I am going to stamp off with that because I want it a little bit lighter. So let's bring in the wild wheat because that's one of the colors in the stamp set of the paper. Let me see how that's going to look. I think I'm going to like that. So I'm just going to, yep, I think I like that better. I think I like that a lot better than the darker. It's a juicy ink pad though. It's got all over the stamp. So it was kind of juicy. And I think I'm going to take the stamp that I just used, You Made My Whole Day. Because you can do a thank you into that or anything. And I'm going to use that exact same saying. And I'm going to use the Lost Lagoon. And stamp that. I really like Lost Lagoon. I think that's a very pretty color. Okay, let's move this dirty paper on my way. I keep that until it's like has no white spots left on it. And I am going to, since it's already stamped, we're going to put it on our piece of Lost Lagoon cardstock. You notice I didn't put a center section in there. I just left that out just to show you that you don't have to put a bunch of layers. You can leave off some, put some on. You can make it as hard or layered up as you want to. Let's go ahead and add it to the card base. And then we will put our little butterflies on. And we'll do the exact same way as we did the other one. Let's bring those in. So I cut these out of the paper so they'll all look differently, just wherever I laid them on the paper. And I have Lost Lagoon little bodies, which are cute. I think they're cute. So I did put the name of the paper in that I used for the second one into the PDF also, just so that you would have it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to put my little bead of glue right on my butterfly, because it's easier to do that and then pick up the body than it is to put it on the body. Because then if you don't drop the body in the right place, you could have glue all over your little wings. So take our pick tool again, just pick up that body and lay it on the so there we go. We have those. Let's turn them over. So you'll have to let me know in the comments what you think of these cards. If you like them, and if you have been liking the butterflies. I did, well, actually, I didn't even do the butterflies. I did them in my Tuesday video, so I can show you what I did with them also. I was thinking I did them on here, but I did them in my Tuesday video. But I had them, and I knew I had them out, and I thought, oh, I want to use them. So I'm just going to add my butterflies here. And also let me know if you like the white, the more elegant of the white, or do you like the DSP butterflies? Okay, now let's put our little pearl on. See how simple these are? Love the simplicity. Simplicity is my game anymore. I couldn't tell if I had that on my... There we go. So there it is. And there it is. That is the Wild Wheat full strength. And there it is. I toned it down a little bit. And I like it toned down better, I do believe. Okay, I told you I was going to bring in one more card to do. So what I'm going to do is fold my card base. Always have to fold the card base. That's the structure of the card at the beginning. And actually, that was folded a little crooked. So let's see if we straightened it out some. We got it. It looks good enough. I actually like that side. Sometimes you can always like one side better than the other. I'm not going to put a color behind this. It's only going to be white. Okay. What I'm going to do is I'm going to bring this in. And I am going to actually get another color to use right over here. I've got about all my colors out on my table, which is crazy, but that's what I have. So I'm going to get out the Calypso Coral. I think that's what I want. I'm going to stamp that on a piece of scrap before I put it on my card. Don't know that I want that. That might not be a color I want to use. Might be a color I like to use, but because it is one of my favorite colors, but I'm not going to use it. I'm going to use, I think I'm going to use Cajun Craze of all colors. But I think that too I'll stamp off on because it's a dark color. Trust me. Although I haven't made this card with this before, but you know what? We're trying it, aren't we? I'm going to leave this away. And I'm going to stamp that. Oh, and look, I didn't stamp off, so I guess I'm going to leave it. No, I'm going to turn it over. That's why there's two sides to every piece of paper, as long as you don't glue it down first. I'm going to do it that way. Like that much better. The other was too dark. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring in this butterfly. I'm going to use the big butterfly. And I'm going to use a big body. But I'm going to add it to my card in the same way as I did the small ones. I'm going to just put glue down the center. Pick this up with my pick tool. Add it to my card. And I'm just going to lay that here for a minute. Actually, this is something that I thought about doing, was using this twice on the card. And that's what I'm going to do. So I need to stamp off just real quick with that. Turn this around, and I'm going to stamp this right here. There we go. So I'm just showing you another option, especially with the butterflies. I mean, if you get the dies and stuff, you might as well see something made with the other dies. And that's so that you know what it is to use them. Okay, we're going to turn this over. We're going to put the little mini dimensionals again, because this little guy isn't that big. And actually what I'm going to do here is I'm going to cut a piece right up at this line. And I'm going to add that down here. And you don't really even see it. Once I pull the tape off, you won't see it. Pull the whole thing off. Start him down at this end and pull him. There we go. And I am going to put that butterfly on just like, actually I may do it this way. There he is. And we'll just leave his little wings kind of flop up. Then I'm going to take a saying and put on there. And I think I'm going to just make that maybe a thank you card. So I'll just bring in the small thank you. And I'm going to bring in the old olive, that green color that you see, because I really like that. I'm going to stamp it at the bottom. Not turning out bad for a card that I just thought of while I was cutting the pieces for the one I was actually going to demonstrate. I thought, oh, I'm just going to show this. Okay, then I'm going to decorate it with the pearls. And nobody will know that that little spot's back there. It's our hidden secret. Okay, let's put some pearls on this. We will go ahead. I'm going to use the little bit bigger pearl. And I'm going to add one right there. The bigger one's harder to get to come off, but it's okay. There's the bigger one and a smaller one there. So that's 3, and I'm going to add 2 more. So I think I'm going to put one up here. And one maybe just right there. Oh, I don't like that. I'm going to have to add 2 more. I'm going to add a lot of pearls, because I don't like where that dropped that one. So I'm going to put one there. It's just going to be all pearled up. And one down here. There we go. So that is just a quick card using DSP. Along with these, that's the small butterfly that's in the set, that's the large butterfly, and there's more in there that you can actually really do. I just wanted to highlight on that. If you're still watching, I'll show you what I did on my Tuesday video if you weren't there. I have them sitting right here, if I didn't squash them. Which I got carried away with it, so let me show you. I used DSP. I also used embossing folders, and I used border dies on these. So here's all, and then what I did was I took colors that's in the paper and I used blending brushes, and I used blending brushes, whoops, sorry about the camera, and colored a piece of cardstock and then cut the butterfly out. And that's how I did all of these. And I used different border dies. These are going to be live this week in our online exclusives. And then I used different embossing folders. And what I did with these is I actually did a little butterfly. I cut it out of the piece that I colored so that they have little butterflies into. So I just used scraps of paper I had and made all different kinds of butterfly cards. So there is so much you can do with the butterfly set. It is so pretty. So I hope you enjoyed the video. Remember that if you like what I saw and you've never been to my Tuesday videos, I am not real consistent on getting it on Facebook, and I'm sorry about that. But I do it live on Tuesdays at 10 o'clock on my Facebook business page, and I share it to my Facebook group so it can be seen either or place. So anyway, and then there's the card we did tonight, along with that one, and along with that one. So there we go, ladies and gentlemen, if there's any gentlemen here. We made some butterfly cards that I thought was real pretty. I did cut out another butterfly. I'm going to use him. And that was out of the same piece of paper that he came out of. I just put them into two different parts of the DSP. And I cut two different ones out. So there they are. And I hope you enjoyed them. And please give me a thumbs up. If you like my videos, please share them. And subscribe, be a subscriber. That way that really helps me with my channel. And that's so I really appreciate you guys watching. Don't forget to comment, and I will see you soon. Bye.